Okay. Omar, an Egyptian tech freak who always waits for the new iPhone to be released every September, but it costs a fortune in his country because of the high customs and taxes. So he was looking for someone to buy it for him from abroad. Then we have Hassan, whose sister is living in UAE, and he wants to send to her university transcripts. And luckily, they both approached me, who travels regularly to UAE and did their gigs for small amount of money in return. Of course, you have heard a lot about this hassle in your communities, and here's how we responded. A mobile app-based hub which connects shippers or shoppers with travelers. So now Omar got access to international market, and Hassan saved money while shipping his documents, and me, Ahmed, I made money while traveling. So this is my product. It's a platform which connects travelers with people who have certain shopping requests. And that's how you post your shopping requests on the left, and on the right, that's how you post your upcoming trips. And as a buyer, you see the screen on the left, and you can check for trips that suits your shopping request. As a traveler, the screen on the right, you check for items to buy it and earn money in return. This is our business model. Currently, we are going in phase one. We charge $30 per kilogram per transaction. We take 33% of them, and we give to the travelers 66% of it. Then we go to phase two. We will charge shopping apps or websites for $600 per month for sponsorship on our app. Then we go to phase three, which we will be having a Pigeon Parcel store, which you can do in-app purchasing. Due to COVID-19, we are retesting our market and its needs to adapt our app. So these 7 orders were made while testing last November, with revenues around $380 for Pigeon Parcel, and in red, the revenues made by the travelers. That's how we compete in our market. We are early in this market. We are user-friendly app. We have payment installments. We have different payment gateways. We give travelers incentives, and we guarantee money back. These are our main competitors, and that's how we stand between them. And these are the people behind the scenes. We have a diverse and strong team, which makes this app different. And this is our investment request, a $50,000, which will be divided as follows: 20% to development, 35% for marketing, and 30% on ongoing expenses for the first year. 15% of them will go to research expenses. So we are asking for money to revolutionize the shipping industry. Thank you.
Nice. Thanks, Ahmed. I see you did some last minute edits on the slides, which is great because, always improving, and that's great. Thank you so much. And then the esteemed jury is again asked to grill the participants in a nice way. So, Yannick, please take it away.
Thank you, Laura. Yeah, thanks for the presentation. I think it's great, Ahmed. I love your logo. It reminds me of Twitter, but then with a pigeon. So it's really, really cool. It's a funny pigeon, happy pigeon. Yeah, so one is, that was just something I just Googled it because I didn't see it in your comparative analysis, but you haven't worked with the group with the app Shiffer?
Shiffer?
Yes.
Yeah, I know Shiffer. It's I think it's in Turkey, but they ship only documents.
Okay. So because I think they won a prize at our Ignite conference 3 years ago, and it reminds me a little bit of the setup. But you're saying so to compare it to other alternatives, with Shiffer, they do only documents and you do also goods.
We do shopping.
shopping. Okay. Okay. And yeah, so how do you tackle the quick? I mean, the fact that but when people need to ship something and they need to ship it fast, can you compete with other alternatives that can reliably deliver, like normal express mail, for example? Because I can imagine you need a certain scale in order to have enough people that are traveling and to have a base to be able to really deliver the service immediately. And you're a startup. So how do you tackle the issue of availability of people to deliver the goods in a very short time space?
Actually, what we're going to do, we have here in Egypt and Middle East, we have like Facebook groups which works on this thing. So we are going to like mediate the market, or like make it easier to connect others. So what we're going to do, we are going to take these trips and add it to our platform. Also, what we're going to do is that we will be offering trips from our behalf, like travelers from our site, to do these trips, and we will be posting it from like prior to like two weeks before.
Okay, but for example, let's say that I'm here in Amsterdam and I want to shop something from Cairo. So I want to buy a wonderful vase, and but I do need it for the birthday of my mom next week. Will you be able to guarantee through your platform timely delivery, or will it be then dependent on you making a match first, etc., and a negotiated delivery time?
Yeah, we will be focusing on like not the time as for like the availability, as you said, but we are focusing also on the travelers, and we have as for phase 2, we will be let me say partnering with the staff, the cabin crew. It's called cabin crew. Yeah. Cabin crews, which goes regularly with flights.
Okay, and then
So
maybe
that's
just one.
how we go. Like at the beginning, we cannot like say that we have weekly trips, but after we collaborate with them, we'll be having like this thing.
Okay, and how will you ensure that not something else gets entered into the package?
Okay,
Our flight crews have been arrested sometimes for taking packages that contain drugs or other substances. How will you guarantee safety of your system?
Okay, our model is the shopper sends money to Pigeon Parcel, and the traveler buys it himself from his own money. Then when he gives it back to the shopper, we send the money and the incentive. If he doesn't give it back, so we refund to the shopper.
Okay, clear. So they're buying from the shop, they're not getting a package.
Yeah, he just places the link, right, the request he needs.
Yeah, clear.
Okay, thanks, Yannick. And Peter, your turn.
Yes, well, Ahmed, I must say that I really liked the crispness of your presentation. It was very nicely put, and that also made it a lot clearer. I must say also your answers just now clarified some further details to me. Now, in essence, this can be deployed globally, but also there's really two propositions, because on the first or the second slide you actually presented both documents as well as the fact that you can actually perform shopping errands for people. But those are clearly two different markets. So, and then there's actually a third element. You need to start somewhere to actually deliver a reliable service. So you need to look at certain routes in international travel actually to deliver something dependably. And that also has an effect on the market you can serve. So what are your thoughts on that? So how do you define your market at first, in the first stage, and how do you define it going forward? And that's based on geography, really, and then the size of the number of people that you can expect to actually use you for the various types of services that you deliver?
Okay, as for
I only have one question, so that's why I ask 3 questions in one go. I mean, so Yannick does 3 questions behind each other. So
so okay, let's take it like one by one.
Yes. Step by step.
Yeah, at first, for the shopping about the geography, we are focusing on like the countries which have problems in getting items from abroad, which have like high taxes and customs. We are focusing mainly at the beginning for the Middle East and North Africa. As for countries who want to shop from the GCC countries, which have the items in cheaper prices. Like Egypt, Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, getting items from UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar. And these trips, you have like 3 trips daily. And you have also we have partners, as if you have seen, we have partners with companies that do shipping by land. So that's why it's easy for us to do this, other than getting travelers. That's the first thing. For shipping documents, we are not focusing on it. It's something extra until we focus on it, until we experience, we specialize in our shopping market. Then we focus on the shipping market. But it's something extra we have on our app.
Okay, yeah, I would focus on the shopping, and then just make it a clear stage 2, because it's indeed a different market, and you first need to become very good at the first bit. I think Valentin is also going to focus on this, but it's the question I have. So there are customs and taxes. And this will also make people wary, perhaps. But maybe that's Valentina that you want to address this. But I'm curious to find out how you're going to deal with the regulatory element here.
Okay, our main focus for this app is getting personal items. So items which the traveler can get and put it in his bag. For customs, which is which you pay. It's on certain products. We have like clear regulations that the item, if it's more than certain amount, a certain size or dimensions, it can get into customs, and it's paid by the shopper once like he agrees on our terms and conditions, and it's paid by the shoppers, and he should like agree on that.
Okay.
But mainly we're focusing on personal items like electronics, clothes, vitamins, these items which can get easily into bags.
Nice. Thank you. Okay, Valentina, last question for Ahmed.
Yeah. So I think regarding that last point that Ernst was making, so I think what you're doing is translating a tradition that is very common in Egypt, in the Middle East. You see all the time people asking, who's traveling back from Lebanon this week and can bring me something small, a package? Who's traveling here? Who's traveling? Like, we see that all the time. And what you're doing is taking that into basically an app and monetizing it, right? And we've seen several apps doing that in the last year. There's Hitchhiker in Egypt, there's Schiffer, as Yannick mentioned earlier. So how are you planning to basically take over them? how are you better than them, and how are you planning to grow and basically, dominate the market?
Okay. Look, for my competitors, I took like the problems they are their customers are addressing to them, and it's unsolved. For example, Hitchhiker has a business model different from us. The shopper buys the item and sends it to the traveler. So that for that reason, the item can be stolen lost, or the traveler travels before the item arrives. That's why we are ensuring that the traveler, he's the one who buys the item. For Shipper is for shipping, and as I said, we are just focusing on online shopping, but we're doing shipping documents only because of as Ernst said, he can put anything in the package or these things. So we're not specialized in this. We have other competitors like Grabber and Shipheli, but they are doing like different models and different pricing. For example, Grabber is the same as our model, but very expensive to buy. Like you can buy the item and pay the taxes and customs cheaper than getting it from Grabber.
Right. Perhaps they've changed the model because Hitchhiker was also utilizing travelers. I'm not sure about that. I was just curious to know, and I know it's only one question, so I'm not going to extend much more. But how are you better than them, and why customers should choose you?
Yeah, as I told you, for Hitchhiker, the different model, the security model, which makes the traveler buys it from his own money. This is why the customer should choose me. For like he knows that if he didn't receive the item, his money will be back. And if the traveler doesn't find the shipper or the shopper, he knows that I have the money and I can send it to him.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Ahmed. Great job. Then we move on to the second to last pitch by Abdullah from Cashier. And Cashier is your all-in-one finance app for small store owners or bazaar shop owners. So Abdullah, you can take it away.
Okay.
You can share your screen.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Good luck.
Hey,
Good to see you so well dressed up.
Yes, exactly. My team suggested that.
Nice. Okay. Good luck, Abdullah.
Okay. As we can see here, how big the problem is. Hi. Shall I start? Okay. Okay. Let's help shop owners. And our message to shop owners: stop worrying, start managing. Hi, I am Abdullah. I have been an accounting trainer for several years, and we are in contact with 6,000 companies and stores in the area. Actually, 60% of store owners do not have an accounting program. They write on paper. They don't know how much they earn. They cannot make any business decision. My friend Ali has a mobile store. He is selling and hustling all day. At the end of the day, he has a world of cash. He doesn't know how much he started with and how much he ended with. He doesn't know what is the most profitable item for his shop and what item he needs from the distributor on the next day. Our problem, actually, small and medium business owners don't know where the money goes to or where comes from. They do not have a cash inventory or supply management, so they cannot understand margin of different item which is necessary for that decision, and why store owners do not use traditional accounting programs. Actually, people need the experience to work well with it. Takes also place in the shop and expensive. Our value proposition is an easy to use, low cost application that allows shop owners to manage their cash, inventory, profit all in one. As you can see, all the pictures is from our app. Our product we provide to small business owners an application which helps them with tracking costs and revenues per item, informing them about how much supplies they need for each item for the next day, giving real-time financial statements include tax overview. Also, our solution is multi-language and can have multi-users per shop. And now let us visit one of our customers and see what is going on here.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Nice. And here. Okay. And okay. And that would be 21. And now I will send it to your mobile phone on WhatsApp. Okay?
Tamam.
Great. Our customer now has all the reports he needs. He can check on it when he is out of his shop, also at any time. Products, packages. We have 2 packages right now. The classic package includes all the features we mentioned with cost $50 per year. And we already have 47 customers. The gold one, we customize it with, we customize our app with additional features on demand for cost 2,000. We have 2 customers on this, also package. And in 2022, we will add a wholesale stores. So in this app also, so small shop owners can ask for their orders for their shops. The market, we have, as I said, 47 customers in the classic version and 2 customers in the gold version as an early adopters, and our opportunity is waiting for us, as you can see here. 17,000 non-Turkish shop, small shop, like in entire Turkey, and 1.7 million SMEs in Turkey, in entire Turkey. This market is more than 10 times bigger than in Europe, because you can see in every street a couple of small food, bakery, and makeup and mobile phone stores. First, we already started with non-Turkish owners because their stores are newly established, and we have 49 clients. Next year, we are going to target the Middle East and then MENA expansion. New shop owners are so happy to adopt new solutions. Business model, during the first year, we are going, or we want to reach 2,000 classic copy and 10 customized app. That would be in total $120,000. We are going to spend it 60% for design, for the developing and marketing 3%, and for interfaces, graphic design 10%. This is like last year in Adana University competition. We won also, and this is our team. That's me, Abdullah, the general manager, Sarah, marketing, and Muhammad, programming. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you very much, Abdullah. It was really cool to listen to you and also to see the progress from the first few training sessions. Yeah, so then I would like to give the word to the jury. Please stick to 1 question each for the sake of time. Yannick, would you like to start?
Yeah, thank you. Well, congratulations with your presentation. I liked it very much, especially the customer journey that you present well in the little video, and I think you made it very visual how this solves a concrete problem of these owners and their jobs to be done there. Okay, my question, yeah, let me just make it a technical question this time. So I guess a solution, the shop owner also needs a tax receipt, right? And I saw a few fully digital solutions. So how do you tackle the issue of the mandatory printed Hisab in Turkey? And I saw that you swiped to WhatsApp, but maybe I'm getting too old for that. But don't you need somebody's mobile number to send that receipt to the buyer at the end?
Yeah, we can print it.
Okay.
You can print it, and you can, because you need like a computer. It costs $1,000 dollar, and you need a cashier. It costs $300, and you need like the server, and all of them and the printer.
It's integrated. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You just did. And yeah. So what's then the unique selling point? What would be the single one thing that you would say they have to buy our app and not one of the other existing systems that are out there? What is the thing that really the number one thing that you say is your unique selling point?
Actually, every time I go to market and the show the market owners of my app, they figure more and more customers, like a new kind of customers. We started with just Bakarai and a shop, like normal shop owners, but the mobile phone stores also ask us, oh, I can I have a code for every mobile, so I can take a picture and keep it, blah, blah, blah. And everyone figures something can use more and more.
Thanks, Abdullah, for the answer. Then we go to Ernst Peter.
Yes, thanks, Judith. Well, Abdullah, so on the market, so you are really delivering an accounting app, and I was wondering how truly scalable it is, because every country has different VAT percentages and also slightly different accounting rules. It's sort of an advice and a question in one. So why don't you just focus, let's say, on those small shop owners, let's say, that you have around the corner, and make sure that you penetrate them 100%? Because even with the non-Turkish people in the bazaar, you already have 20,000 people that can start using you. And if you become really great in doing that, then you can start looking at other business in Turkey, and then you can start looking at MENA. So I think you are going a bit fast. So why don't you just focus? That's my question. Why don't you focus?
Actually, we have people, because we work in we're programming websites and apps and e-commerce. When we doing this, for Norway, for Saudi Arabia, for Middle East. So and these taxes and this e-commerce needs a lot of information. So the customer, he can give us this information and we program it, and that's easy for us. He wants to deliver his food from this with this company. So he bring to us this company, and and we program it for this conditions they need, and that's easy. And because for government it's easy, just one side, but with customers you have 1,000, so it's easier.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I mean, the fact that it's easy doesn't mean that you need to do it, huh? Because
yeah, it's challenging, but it works. Now, today I was talking with Kenya. Actually, they were interested, so we didn't target it with them. But Turkey now, everyone looking to Turkey, and Istanbul. It's they need programs, they need contacts, they need. It's near than Europe.
Thanks, Abdullah, for the answer. Then we go to Valentina for the last question.
Yep. Hi, Abdullah. So I wanted to know a little bit about how you're targeting new customers, and at what rate are you adding new customers week by week or month by month?
What age?
At what rate? So if you can tell us a little bit about the percentage of growth in terms of the new customers that you have each month or each week.
Yes, yes. Actually, before COVID-19, we were working like good, and like we had like 50%. Sorry, 50 like around 50 customer in 1 month. But COVID-19, and I showed you in Adana competition after we won there. We had like 50 customer, and then COVID-19 came. So, and some companies came to us and asked us to customize this app for them, and with high cost, and with $2,000. So, and COVID-19, we stopped with this 50 customers. We are working with them, taking their notes, fixing small problems. Every app has problems. So, and we are now after COVID, it's gone. We are going to start again with the new customers. So we guess 50 to 100 a month.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Abdullah, for you answering the questions. Then we go already to our last pitch by Mohammed. And Mohammed, he will introduce to you. Yes, thank you very much, Laura. Mohammed, he will introduce a solution that would have come in very handy for those parents among you that have to do with homeschool like that. So, Mohammed,
Yes.
the floor is
Hi,
yours.
I am Mohammed Ayman Talon. I am with my team, Omar Qasim, developer, and technical support, Abdullah Ibrahim.
Hey, nice to meet you.
One team, one dream.
Good luck, Mohammed.
Please share your screen and good luck.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I am Mohammed Negm from Egypt, and I am living in Turkey. I am here to speak about our team, Negm Star Gaming Station, which has more than 10 years of experience in making animation and developing games. Today, I will tell you the story of Ammar and Aina. They are beside me. They stayed.
Mohammed,
They stayed. Yes.
your slides are not visible.
السلايد مش باينه. السلايدات مش باينه.
It says that you are screen sharing, but
سلايدات هنا. استنى.
sometimes if you do it again, it will. Because the background we don't see the background. No problem. We have. Yes,
Yeah,
see,
perfect.
perfect. Nice. What you just did was good. Yes. Yes. Okay. And you have a clicker to move forward. Good. All good. All good.
Okay. No problem.
No problem.
Today, I will tell you the story of Ammar and Aina. They stayed at home like 250 million children who stayed at home after the spread of COVID-19. Ammar likes technology, but he can't buy electronics because it is expensive and takes a long time to reach him. Aina, oh no, Aina doesn't have a laptop and uses the mobile phone to connect the internet. She couldn't find enough applications to help her in studying. That's me, their father. Oh, I searched for the solution to make Ammar and Aina learn and enjoy at the business at the same time. I found the solution by making educational animation and the games to develop their skills, like writing, reading, math, and even applied physics. Now, on this game, we are working on this game, which is called Star Kids. Yes, Star Kids. In Star Kids, we help children to learn more about electronics by using practical experience, drag, drop, and scientific explanation. We are making two versions of the game. One is a simple game for people who have old mobile phones, and the other is using AR technology for people who have advanced mobiles. Games are built by a good team of young people who work very hard to make interesting games. We have 6 games earning money. It received more than 13,000 downloads in the Middle East and the North of Africa. And the number of monthly active users is 2,400 users. Oh, yes. What is about plan in future? What is about vision? We are planning to reach in the first 3 years more than 10 downloads, and in the first level of revenue, we expect that every customer will yield a revenue of $2 for in-app purchases. And further, we expect that every customer will yield revenue of $10 for monthly subscription. Our project needs $50,000, as you can see. We divided it into 3 sections: software, hardware, and marketing. Oh, now you will see this video and you will see our audience.
No sound from you. Mohammed, this is what we talked about yesterday. You know, share sound, so you need to start resharing again. You know what I mean?
Sometimes, okay. Sometimes happen some things we can't expect it.
No, it's
but,
fine. But you know what I mean? If you stop share and start resharing and you tick the box on the lower left, share sound, then we can watch the video.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
In Zoom, Mohammed.
Hello everyone, my name is Abu. I am supporting the Negim Star Game Station.
And I support Negim Star Game Station.
Negim Star Game Station. I support Negim Star.
Okay, sorry. There is something wrong in the settings. And now we are waiting your questions. Okay, with me, Abdullah, he will answer all questions.
Thank you very much, Mohammed. Great job.
Yes.
So that was already the last pitch. Very curious to hear what the jury thinks. Let's start the other way around. Let's start with Valentina.
Hi, Mohammed. That was a very enthusiastic presentation. I believe we were all very much entertained while watching the pitch. Congratulations. It looks like you've managed to get a lot of traction in terms of the users. I was wondering, what strategies are you using and what strategies are you going to keep using in terms of the focus, the goal?
Yeah, we're currently actually working on advertising on Google Ads, and it's actually paying off very well. We have had a 220%, approximately 220% growth rate monthly. So each month, the number of new users we get is actually more double. So yeah, that's the strategy we're following.
Are they all paying subscribers?
Not all of them, but even if they are not paying, the games, some of the games still have ads, and the ads earn us some money.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Then we go to Ernst Peter.
Yeah, I think it's a fascinating approach to solving a problem, indeed. To what extent, I mean, I believe that you basically address the whole Arab-speaking market in defining your market size. But then again, the focus within this market is really on parents, let's say, with kids that go to school. Is that correct? I mean, so I didn't really see that because there was 2.6 billion people that you were going to address in the end. Is that all everybody below 10 years of age in the MENA market? Can you give a bit more background there?
Yeah, sure. So mainly our market is children, teens between the ages 5 to 18 years old. I mean, the problem that we are trying to solve is not just the virus. Actually, some people in some countries are actually suffering. For example, I'm from Egypt, and in my country, people have to pay a lot of money for private teachers because the education, the government education, is pretty horrible. And this is also another problem we're solving, and it's still like the people suffering from this problem is not just children. There are also people in high school. So our market is pretty big.
But is that so? But then, where do the numbers come from? In the
I'm sorry. Okay.
The slide with the market size.
Oh yeah, yeah. These numbers we acquired it from Google, Google Play Store, mainly. I mean.
Okay, well, I still don't really understand the 2.6 billion number for the MENA market, quite frankly.
Yeah, they are using mobile phones. 2.6 billion people using mobile phones.
Okay, in the total MENA market?
No, that's all around the world.
Okay, so you go beyond Arabic in that respect.
We could go beyond Arabic countries in the near future. But currently we're focusing as a sub-target on the Arabic market and the Middle East and the MENA area, precisely.
I would recommend that focus. Yes, do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ernst Peter and Abdullah. Then we go to already the last question from the jury by Yanni.
I'm sorry?
No,
yes.
it's Yanni.
Sorry.
Not a question.
So I was muted here. So the last question, so make it count for today. You know, I had a question about your business model and because there is a lot of free apps around, right? I'm learning Arabic now on some apps, and I started paying for Duolingo, for example. But then it's $60 a year for a population that cannot afford buying a laptop is pretty strong, right? It's $10 a month. It's not little money. So I was wondering, how do you see your pricing in that particular MENA market for your target group? And you mentioned really briefly at the end about the ads, and I was also wondering, so what is the percentage of income you expect from ads versus from paying customers?
Yes, exactly. I mean, definitely the customers paying is a lot more grossing than ads, definitely. But the money that you have to pay, you don't really have to pay them all the time. I mean, for some games, you pay them to have a better experiment. But if you don't pay them, you could still use the app. They are not mandatory. I mean, the apps in general, they are not paid. They are free for everyone to use them. But if you just pay money, you will get better experiments. That's all. About the ads, well, I mean, I don't really understand the idea that Google is processing our ads, but We currently have grossed around 300 TL from ads. We're living in Key, so I'm just telling the numbers in TL. From 2,400 monthly active users. If you calculate the percentage of that, that'll give you, approximately 10 to 15% of the monthly active users. You get money from them. So that's all.
Thank you very much, Abdullah and Mohammed. And I think it was a great end to all the pitches.
Thank you so much.
Now I would like to ask Valentina and Ernst Peter and Yannick to join Laura in the jury deliberation. And initially we had planned to now have the breakout sessions with the individual startups. But unfortunately, for the sake of time, we are not able to do that. But please stick around because we will have a jury announcement in 6 to 8 minutes from now. So we're going to try to keep the momentum up. And I wish you a lot of luck in making that decision fast. In the meantime...
Wait, 1 second. 1 second. Valentina, Yannick, and Ernst Peter, you now need to click on leave this meeting on the lower right, and then join me via the link that I send you. So please copy that link before you leave the meeting, because then you don't have the link, okay?
Yes. So we will check, Laura, if Yannick, Ernst Peter, and Valentina can find you.
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay, perfect. So in the meantime, while the jury is deliberating, you also get a vote in the public vote, and the winner of the public vote will pitch at the demo day of Forward Incubator in March. So you can either scan the QR code, or you can click the link that Antonio just shared in the chat. So we'll give everyone 1 or 2 minutes to cast their votes. So please go ahead. And then, Nick, can you go to the next slide? Yeah. So here you can see one snapshot of all the entrepreneurs. So we have Vexcellence, the Arabic graphic design for small businesses. Then we have Voyage, who is reinventing tourism. We have Pitch and Parcel, allowing shoppers from all over the world to ship goods from all over the world. Then we have Cashier, the all-in-one finance app. And finally, we have Negemstar, allowing kids from the MENA region to follow many online games from their home. So please cast your votes now, and we will give you another 30 seconds. And then we have something else for you in store. Let me see. So another 30 seconds. Yeah. Thank you very much. I think that is enough time for everyone to have casted their votes. Yes. So then while we await the return of the jury, we have 2 really lightning speed pitches. And the first is by Burhan. Burhan is a current participant in our incubator program. And he has a great solution in augmented reality to improve the e-commerce shopping experience. So Burhan, you can take it away.
From now, you mean?
Yes, from now.
Hey, hi, beautiful people. I'm sharing my screen, and let's jump into it. Yes, I'm Burhan from Rotterdam, Netherlands, and this is ArtSpark Technologies, also Rotterdam-based augmented reality startup, and what we are creating is augmented reality shopping systems for companies. And by using us, companies reduce product returns and shopping cart abandonment rates. Well, we all know what product returns is, but what is shopping cart abandonment rate, and why is this so important? I was also someone who tries to sell online products, so I know the pain. And imagine this, you have an online shop, you work 6 months on it, everything's perfect, and you give all your money to advertising. People come to your website, like your product, but because of the painful and long payment and registration process, they just leave the money on the table and they leave the website. So everything is actually gone. We have here a video about also the product that we have. So let's check our video and then turn back. Let's go.
Meet ArtSpark, enabling customers to implement 3D on augmented reality models, vanishing physical patterns, and reinventing online shopping experience. With the payment button in AR, more customers complete the purchase and less product returns by shopping products with AR. These new features enable customers to experience the desired product in their space and immediately purchase with Ideal, Apple Pay, or other payment methods. Happy customers, happy merchants.
Yes, turn back and let's go. We already have 4 paid customers with a revenue of 45,000 euros. And we also have the app that people pays monthly, and we made 700 euros with the monthly revenue. Well, how do we make the money? We make 3D and AR models for our customers, and then they start using our plugin. And without plugin, they can't use the AR view and also the payment systems that we are integrating with augmented reality. And the plugin is not just for existing clients. We have right now 13 users. It's 10 days from start of the plugin. And the beautiful part with that is actually this. All people, of course, all users, they are web shoppers. They are the target. They see our app, they like it, but they don't have a model. So what they are doing is just also paying for the models. And Shopify is really a scalable platform, as you know. So are we the match? Well, we are looking for 200K for the coming 6 months to be the Shopify market leader on augmented reality. And on the right side, you have companies that we are thinking that it will be really perfect match. So if you know someone from these companies, it would be really perfect to also know it. And send the first message at hello@ArtSpark. And thanks so much for our small presentation.
Thank you very much, Buran. Yeah, we really need to do this very fast, so we're going to switch immediately to Zaher, to the guys from Spermly. So Zaher, you can share your screen if you want to.
Okay, I will start sharing.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, it's right. Okay. So I don't know if Abdurrahman with me. We will share, or I should start because it's planned to do the demo and presentation, or if not, he's not available, I'll start.
I can hear you.
Okay, great. Okay, okay.
So it's
Take
just
it
like
away.
a quick overview. Yeah. Sorry for the interruption. So my name is Abdurrahman, the co-founder of Spamly with Mr. Zahir. We are presenting Spamly. Just a quick overview of our solution. So Spamly is a cloud-based image processing platform. It all starts with the problem that we're trying to solve regarding the infertility. So babies are quite adorable, but they are remains quite a far-fetched dream for many. This dream is often hindered by infertility. It's an issue that can devastate lives and break down relationships, separate couples. The issue is often tackled with in vitro fertilization. The process would involve selecting a high recommended sperm for the process. This process of selecting the right sperm for the fertilization is quite time-consuming, lacks accuracy because it would require a lot of time and calculations, which leads often to a higher failure rate in the whole process of in vitro fertilization. So for our solution is we analyze the problem as this is how it would look like under the microscope for a normal workday of the IVF center. They would try to select the motile sperms, and then they would look for the right shape of the sperm, and that would be the one to be selected for the in vitro fertilization. That process is quite cumbersome, requires a lot of technical calculations. The solution that we have at Spamly would utilize AI cloud processing instead of a normal manual base. It would just require a microscope, a camera, just a cloud access, and you get the results almost instantly. We tried our solution with one of our co-partners in Istanbul, and this is how it looked like in real life. It's just like a microscope, a phone camera, upload to the cloud, and then you get the results within seconds. This is a quick comparison with our solution with the manual systems. This is we provide briefly a quick and convenient solution with full analysis report. The data can be saved and tracked for future therapies. The market that we're trying to work with is the strategy for the revenue model would be a plan based on subscription plans and per analysis plans. The subscription plans would suit bigger centers with multi-users, and the per analysis plans would suit smaller centers with per analysis to save them up to 12,000 euros for setup fees. Currently, they have to pay for that. The market, we are starting from Turkey as a hotspot for IVF treatment for EU nationals. Then we would target EU, and then lastly for global access. We are working with our collaborators. We have already raised 12,000 euros as a cash prize. We built our cloud solution. We are now looking for 250,000 euros to invest and train our platform and reach out for customers. By the end of this, we are looking to have a multi-platform app to be developed, and the 250K would be mainly used to develop the tech, overhead costs, and market outreach. Our team is made of me, Abdurrahman Baki. I'm a biomedical scientist, and Mr. Zahir, he's a software engineer with an AI focus for biomedical applications. And we are Spamly. Join us and invest in a fertile future. This is our motto, and we hope that would just give a quick overview of what we're looking for. Thank you.
Thank you, Abdurrahman. I just want to show you a quick demo. You still seeing my screen light? So our platform is running on the cloud. So we are supporting running on mobile or tablet or directly from any device internet support. You can use mobile camera or any camera with connected to microscope. You can share, for example, your screen and select an area, for example. If you like to just analyze this portion of area, it's doable. Or you can upload just a file and see the result. The result looks like for morphology. It's AI cloud system using neural network classification. So for example, as we can see, this is the high percentage. That means this is the best of the best one. This is the morphology about the shape and quick look for motility. And you can see the report, a lot of details here. Maybe it's technical, but just for curiosity to show, have these details. So motility concern about the movement, a green one that means that class A, the red one that means the dead one. So the percentage of this is very important for debtors. That's what I want to share with you.
Yes, thank you very much, Zaher. And it's nice because I also have never seen your like the actual product to one time to see it in action. So that's that's really cool to see. I believe actually that our jury is still deliberating or on back. They are back.
We are back.
So that means that we have a winner and we also have a public vote winner. So I don't know who, if you want to do the announcement also for the public vote winner, Laura.
Sorry. Yeah. Can you write to me in chat again the public vote winner, because I can make the slides. Do you do that?
Yes, I wrote it to you.
Okay.
Exciting.
Okay, entertain, please, for 2 seconds.
Yes, yeah. I ran a bit out of entertainment now, but Zaher and Abdulrahman and Burhan, they provided plenty of entertainment in the meantime. So it was nice to also be able to give you guys the larger stage.
Nice.
So we're very happy that you were able to join us as well.
Yes.
Was it a tough decision over there?
Ooh, yes, it was really intense.
Yeah, I think for the public it was as well, but it was a very neck-on-neck race. So we should give a drum roll. Is it already there?
Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Public vote winner is Cashier. Woo! Congrats! Yay!
Abdullah, where are you?
There he is. Let's spotlight the winner for a second.
Hey! I think it must be the jacket that did the trick.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you very much. Thank you for word. Thank you for the jury, for the trainer, for my family, for my team. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that was the public vote. Then we go back to Laura for the jury vote.
Yes, okay. So everyone at home, now is really the time to decide who will get 5,000 euros or $6,000 US. It was a really, really tough decision. We flew all over the world to find these 5 amazing startups, and you guys really delivered today. You took risks, the presentations were top. It was such a nice event. Thanks a lot to the jury as well and to the audience. I have never seen so much love in a chat, so that was really, really nice. And who will win? We will decide it now, and I give the floor to Valentina to announce who will actually take the big cash prize home.
Okay, so as Laura mentioned, it was a really, really, really tight competition. We were arguing and discussing for a while. There was great motivation that the startups showed, a lot of passion and great traction, great achievements. But we had to choose one winner. So the final winner is Mohammed Negm and Negm Star.
Congrats, Mohammed, where are you? Where are you? Are you still here? Oh, there you are. You need to unmute. We don't hear. We don't hear.
We don't hear you. We don't hear you.
We can see. We can see you celebrating. We can see the celebrations.
Yeah, you can hear us now, I guess.
Yeah.
I want to say something.
Yes.
Behind every man, there is a woman. And here's my wife. Here is my wife and my mother. I present this for my wife and for my mother. Ready?
Great job, Mohammed.
Mabruk. Mabruk, Mohammed. Mabruk. And mabruk to your wife.
Nice. Well, we will be in touch to make this cash transfer. Maybe we'll talk to Pigeon Parcel to not pay any transfer cost to any bank. So let's see. But I think it's also really a moment to say that all of you are really winners. And I don't know if someone else from the jury would like to just take a moment to say a word to the other startups, because it was a really tough decision. So yeah, please do not feel demotivated, because you have all been fantastic today. Yes, okay. If not, then we will conclude the event for now. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. We wish we could all be together, but this was also great. I think we created a lot of new connections today. Please fill out the type forms. It's now in the chat. Use it to stay in touch with us. For the incubator, we have a lot of exciting things planned for the future, and this was really the launch of our international efforts. And it was a really, really great event. Again, the audience was great. The jury was amazing. The pitches, oh my God, you knocked it absolutely out of the park. And of course, also big thanks to Forward Incubator team, because behind the scenes, it was quite hectic. We had a lot of last minute changes, and it was really the team that made it all happen. So thanks a lot, Antonio, Nick, Vincent, Leah, Casper. I think Ophelia already left. And last but not least, of course, Diederik. Thanks a lot. And yeah, that concludes the event. We skip breakout rooms, but you know, we innovate on the spot. That's how we do it. Let's give this last second to the winners. And it would be really nice if all the pictures could turn on their cameras so that we could take a last picture all together as well. Would that be possible? Yes. So all the pictures, and then everyone from the Forward team to maybe turn it off. Or Nick, what is best? Mr. Tech. I'm lost. I need you.
Or everyone together.
Okay, everyone together, even better. Okay, Casper, Zahir, Abdul Rahman. Yes, all cameras on. Big picture all together. Come on. Okay. Yoo-hoo! Big smile. Now.
You need to stop sharing, Laura.
Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Yes, but it's also nice because then we have winner. Wait. We have several angles. Okay. Gallery. Okay, another big smile. Smile. Yay! Okay, this concludes the event. I hope we caught all the questions and everything is okay. Let's stay in touch. I'm going to close the event now, except if someone still unmutes themselves and wants to say something super important. 5 seconds. 5.
Yeah, I just want to also thank again all the pitching startups for their presentations, because it was really cool to work with you guys in the last month and to work with you in the training sessions. I really enjoyed it, and it has also really inspired us to do way more for participants that not only live in the Netherlands, but that live in Turkey or in Egypt or Lebanon or wherever they may be. So that we have been able to work with you, that also inspires us to keep going. So
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
And we of course will stay in touch.
For sure. Now you're part of the family forever. So no way to get out.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have a
Bye-bye.
good evening. Bye.
Mabruk, Mabruk.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Let's see who sticks around. Woohoo! We are still live.
We're still live.